Hello. Good morning. It is Sunday. And it's time to get these black opals ready to rock and roll. So I got three up on the chopping block over here that I was working on last night. And then the home stretch for them is to um, shape them. So first thing I've got to do is actually get my calipers here. And then I need to basically just mark the inside or plunge depth the inside of the caps and then mark the overall length that they're going to be. So that's what I'm gonna do. If you are using black blanks, Sharpie obviously doesn't show up very well on them, so uh, it does make it a little bit more challenging. Morning, Kevin. How you doing? Getting a late start. So because I had mentioned last up and awake, but it's only 7. I mean, I did wake up at 7, so I just late start to streaming. But morning indeed. Okay, that's good enough. Now to measure the overall length I want them to be. So you're, yeah. All right, I'll take it. Some good progress on these last night. I have to use like a little bit of reflection of the light here so I can see it. But yeah, there was a change of plans. So we were talking about going to Busch Gardens. However, the weather doesn't look like it's going to be overly welcoming there. So uh, we're going to change it up and head over to, I think we're going to be going to Myrtle Beach, which will be fun. Be pretty fun. Okay. All that is set and ready. Let's go ahead and yeah, Myrtle Beach is pretty cool. There's quite a bit to do there. We're gonna be staying right around the boardwalk, and there are pools and um, yeah, that'll be fun. Let's see, coaster. Yeah, and not too bad. It's a shorter drive, so there is that. That'll be nicer. Finished a Well, Abby finished the wooden pen from last night. It's a purple heart sleeved, which is pretty cool. But it was for my daughter because she actually, well, she kind of made part of the sleeve. She put work into it, we'll say. So give her some of that. Let's see. Getting this set up. I like Purple Heart too. It is a pretty nice looking material. We actually are using her pen as a tester to see what happens if you only use a friction polish on it. So that'll kind of be fun. But she won't know the difference. So let's see. That's a little better. All these sections are going to be as they normally are. You can absolutely heat it up. It's not that it brings out the color more, it changes the color. It makes it a dark color. It's pretty cool. But no, we didn't do that for this one. We just left it as it is. Let's see. We got this, that. Oh. um, right. Calipers for the diameter. Now, something that I could do here, instead of using calipers every time, is using a wrench. That way, the wrench would be the size that I wanted it to be, and then it would be just a quick poke on that. See if that's as far as I've gone. If that makes sense. I wanted to have this particular video from start to finish. And then I'll probably chop out a lot of the fluff and then actually make a video. I started working on those types of things, going back through my live and basically pulling the stuff out of it. But it does take quite a while to comb through all of the footage, even if I'm able to go through it at a much more accelerated rate. But it still just takes a while to get through all the info, or the, not the info, but the footage. Fortunately, the computer that I've got is able to handle that quite well. So that's definitely a pro there. The other thing I could be doing that I didn't think about before is that I could be marking chapters on my own. So I don't know. I'd just like hit the button and be like, this is a section, or you know, something along those lines. We're working on a cap or a key point that I want to remember, or you know, just highlighting those types of things. But I haven't done that yet. There's a part of that because I don't know how. I'm sure there's a button that I can hot to and make like a timestamp or something. I mean, even that would do. And then when I go back and do that stuff. Gonna make that nice. So how about you? You got any plans for today? It's Sunday. Gonna get out there and work on some of the stuff that you think it. Do one more. Also, we'll be taking the bike, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to be taking the motorcycle on that trip, and that was a part of why the weather was a consideration for it. So there's that. Kind of mow, do some laundry. Nice, nice. Make a set of blanks. Nice. What did you get the McKinsey resin that he was talking about? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun. We ordered some briefs that have pads on the butt, so it'll help out with the saddle, so we don't get chapped too bad. And then I got to figure out how the Bluetooth connects, because I think I can make it so both her Bluetooth and my daughter's helmet, as well as my helmet, will connect, and you can talk and listen to music basically through one device. Hopefully, I didn't get too far on that one. Oh, it's just that. Oh, nice. Second shipment sent. Oh, crazy story. We we buy quite a bit of Alumilite, and uh, when we got it, it was yellow. So we sent a message to Alumilite. They sent us a bunch of Alumilite back, and it was only the part that was initially yellow. So we ended up with let's see, two sets, 80-pound kits, half of that. So we ended up with about 80 pounds of Lumilite, but it was only one of the parts. So um, we had to call and get another set of it shipped. And one of the deliveries made it, but one of them was returned to sender because I guess during transport the jug uh, had broken or come open in some form or fashion. They said the package is leaking. So we got half of it. I think right now we're sitting on about somewhere probably around 160 pounds. Which will hopefully last us the rest of the year. Which, when you're a blank maker, that's so good. But if you're like a tabletop resin maker, that's like there's only one table. It's kind of crazy to think about. Very, very stark difference when it comes to that. Yeah. Yeah, when we were writing before, we would just use hand and arm signal. Just give her a thumbs up. If she gave me a thumbs up back, then we didn't need to stop. Or if she gave me a flat hand, it would be I need to stop. And so that was the extent of our communication before. Either a thumbs up or a flat hand. But I mean, there is something to be said about quiet time like that, because you can just observe and reflect. Um, let's see. That's a lot of resin. Yeah, it is, but comparatively speaking, it depends on what it is that you're comparing it to. Um, Buying it in larger kits, yeah, that is the best way to get it. However, when you do it like that, um, you also want to make sure that you're using it in a timely manner as well. So, something to consider if that is what you intend on pursuing. Yeah, I think if per ounce kind of thing, you can save some, but it's not. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to save a bit here and there, but it's not a make or break it kind of deal. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do the caps. Let's do the barrels. Uh, but the resin itself, right now, we're not like hurting for more resin, so we're not like in a hurry to get it here, other than to not have to worry about tracking it anymore. Like outside of that, it's like kind of no factor, I guess. Hi, spraying me over here. Let's see. Didn't even realize it. And blasting all that crap from over there, over here. The mornings are quiet times. Well, I don't know how quiet it's going to be here. Sometimes the compressor will get kicked on. Sometimes the well, Morty's on right now. So these are going to have finials on both the cap. little bit, just a little bit of vinyl. I don't even know if I actually have quiet time thinking about it. I just there's all the time quiet time, but I just leave if it's not how I want it to be. Nice. Sneak a peek. Oh yeah, looking saucy. And part this off. Let's see. No. Actually, what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut that recess. Abby, you want recesses in all of them? The cap and barrel? Yep, that's what we're going to do. What? Yeah, one cap is like more like this, but one cap. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get this out and then. Hmm. This actually, sorry, I'm looking for a drill bit. I'm trying to find the one here that I want to use. And I'm looking for one that's going to be flat as possible. This will work. Making it seem like it's a really huge deal, but it's not. All right, that'll work. Cut this right quick. Turn the speed way down here. And turn good. Okay. Nice little recess in there. And then okay. And this will in just a touch. And this is just to remedy the inside here. So easy peasy. So now I've got that recess in there. And mentioned it before, but I'll show you again. We've got it because of finials. And we've got this. There we go. So that will go right in there. Yep. Fluted drill bit. Yeah, sort of. All right, next. All of the barrels are going to be the same, and then the difference is going to be on one cap that's going to be a little different. Let's see where. Oh, maybe it's right there. Oh, the finials. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They go with the different pins. There's some of the pins. Kind of having a maker mark in there, you know. Okay. See it. See this one. So when I do, I'm gonna make sure we go ahead and define the line. No. All right, sneaking a peek at where we're at. Looking good, looking good. Go ahead and do just a little bit here. Yes, indeed. And then part her off. And I don't think there's any need to file that one. The end doesn't have to be perfect, obviously, because it is going to be uh, changed here in just a second anyway. Let's see. Let's see, I'll move this over a little bit. I'll pivot it. There we go. There. I think this will be a little bit more revealing. Okay. Let's drop the speed down. Okay. And appropriate drilling speed here. And okay. Lovely. All right, one more to do the barrels. There we go. Sorry, hitting the camera. We're also thinking about going to medieval times, which would be kind of fun. Imagine it's kind of like the Renaissance Festival. No, I've never been to medieval times. So looking forward to that. This collection is doing absolutely very little. Not nothing, but very little. Alrighty. Boom. There we go. Let's hit this up a little bit more. Oh man. New people. Love it. Oh yeah. All right. What do you think of this shape? That's a good one, right? We've been going to the Renaissance Festival pretty much every year when it comes around. And good time. Okay, we are going to hit this one with a file to try and plane out some of these high points here. Sometimes it happens. Yeah. You think it would be? No. You were talking about the shape, were you? No. That's you. Oh, yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I could do a captive ring on the top, but be a little one, little baby. Maybe one of these days I'll do a captive ring on the pen, but it will be today. Mm-hmm. Okay. And same times. But you know what, Kevin? You could put a captive ring on the pins. That could be your thing, man. Throw captive rings on all your pins. Boom. You could be the captive ring pin guy. I did do a video on the captive ring. So that's a way to do it. Hmm. That is sufficient. Hey, you know what? Worst case, if you were to video it, people would enjoy watching it, maybe. Shoot. That's kind of what a part of me wishes I had done before is, do stuff more on cam. That way they didn't have to be able to do everything in the first place. It's just making progress on whatever it was that I was doing. So it's kind of like documenting your journey in some ways. And people like that. I mean, not if you don't. It is one of those things. Shoot, I mean, I do this all the time, and it's sometimes hard to hop on. I keep trying to make Abby my manager. That way she can just tell me what I need to do when I need to do it, build my schedule. But it hasn't happened. Let's see this. The console here. So this pin is actually going to be the reciprocal of this part right here. Someone has requested it to be an apex pin. So it will be that. A what? It's going to be an Apex model. It's basically just going to have a point at the end of it. We're seeing some commission action that's happening. Oh. We're almost there with the profile here. Is that really out of focus? Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. So we're gonna hit it up with a y'all. So that's what it's gonna be. Don't want to go too ham with it. But next thing is to speed her up a bit and then get the geometry that we're going for. And then use that to also part off the tip here. So kind of using the edge of the tool here is a consistent ride. Huh? And then, if need be, this could be dropped down just a bit more, but we'll see. You can always drop it a little bit more, but you can't put it back on. So. All right, let's take a look at the cap to barrel ratio here. Come on now. That's a good step. Boom. Alrighty. Well, here we are with this one. Black opal, the apex cap, and then it's going to have a finial on the booty there. So that's what we're looking at. And then here's the section. So I'll get everything put back together and then it'll go to Abby's spot so she can get the rest of it done. Before we get too much further, I'm going to make sure that is sufficient because I want to make sure she doesn't want other ones like that. So 1 second. And of course, she stepped out of the garage. Abby, hot mic. Huh? Got a hot mic. Okay, come do it. Yeah, do it. What? Yeah. Got sections for you to sand, barrels for you to sand. What? I know. Is that one good, or do you want another one like it? Good? Okay. And that is why I am able to do what I do. Because I have someone that does the other part of it. So here is that. The rest are going to be Marauders. However, we're going to level up our Marauder a little bit by doing both the cap and the barrel. I think that one was a little bit more girthy on the cap. Proportionally, it's fine. This part is actually something I think we use a metal lathe for. Not really consistent. Diameter correctly. But, as I say, if you don't do a wood lathe, then you're going to have a little bit of struggle doing any sort of tapering. But everything has its trade-offs, I would say. I think this a little on the thicker side, size, the easy side, that happens. Then you don't include the top of it. And good taper, but not make it too wazoo. Just to be able to so not be able to get the thin I want. There's a taper. They go ahead and cut. Should be out here. Not. smooth this out a bit. Bum. Lower the speed. Bigger one here. Let's see what that is. Looks sufficient. Yeah. Flat enough. I'm gonna lock it. So, and then it's not a little more room. This. Move it back. So I'm just going to use a square carbide. Square it up just a bit. So nothing crazy, but you need to be able to pop in there just a little bit and move this closer. Let's see. You can see that you might not be able to. There is a higher. I can trim down. You gotta be careful because this side is spinning towards you, but the cutting edge is on this side. So it's essentially trying to rotate the tool. So that way the light cuts have to be. So for this one that I just finished, I need to make the which is no problem because there's a lot more meat on the barrel than there is the cap. So it's a part of why it's good to do it the way that you have a little bit of flexibility to alter the sizes of some things. If you're frequently, if you're going off of measurements, specific measurements, except the goal. And almost done. Now, so if you remember when I used the metal lathe and I go from left to right with the carriage, you have to be careful at the ends because you can still chip it out, even if you're doing it manually. That's why it does kind of flare out at the end. Because I'll reposition my tool, that way I don't have as much pressure, go back in and then just put that clean it up. So, more or less, I am doing it similarly to how the metal lathe goes across. In this case, it's coming in. Drop the speed, put this tool. What? Put this in there. Nice. Move that out just a little bit. Changing the way it appears anyways. Right center now. Okay. There we go. Nice and easy. Recess. Boom. Got a nice size brown. All right, so this is. Come on, come here. Sometimes the black bags don't let you open. Check it as well. So here we are. This one. I'm going to address that. But here's the cap for it. It also needs to be addressed. I think I need to trim them. It'll fit nicely in there. That sparkle, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Cleans up nice too. I think I can take this just a bit. So here is a bit that I revised myself. Right. Around it. Just trying to make it a bit flatter. That's I like that better. Okay. Next thing is to backtrack just a little bit so I can remedy the barrels of these pens. Boom. This swap my angle here. Okay. We're just going to actually use file. to get this down a bit. We're going to use the rough side. Hopefully remedy that fit or match up. Okay. Let's see. While I'm over here, I'm going to chase the threads. Almost there. All right. Take a look at this real quick. Here we are. We are right where we should be. I do want to trim this part down here a bit more. Just don't want it to bulge out like usually. Okay, there we go. That's looking good. Okay. Let's choose some threads here. Nice, like nicely, and one spot. Dang it! There's one very small spot here that is bothering me. So I'm gonna run the tap again. Just look at here. That should remedy. situation here. Good afternoon, pieces. Moon. How are you doing? There. So this part here, it's not that it's hard to do. It's just that it should be smoother. So that's what bothers me about that. And it's not a hard fix. And it happens for a variety of reasons. Sometimes, sometimes if you try to be too fast, then you'll be trying to um, if you go too fast, then you could potentially do it while it's too hot. And that makes it so that the threads won't they'll change size because they settle. So when you do the threads and they're too hot from drilling, then potentially when you're holding it with the chuck, it causes the opening that you just drilled to close up a little bit. So it kind of works with you as well as against you. What's holding it up? Just a little bit of the shape of the tenon or cap. So in this case, I think it was more cap, but it is all addressed. Nice and chilled Sunday. Woo, it's toasty here. But yeah, this is a what do you call it? Black opal. So once Abby gets everything nicer, it's rough now because well, that's just the way it looks when I'm done with it. Ridden hard and put away wet. I'm just kidding, but she definitely spices it up quite a bit. And thank you. I think so too. I did put some recesses into the ends, so the finials are going to have some added features to them. So again, we're going to do pretty much the same thing that I've just done with the other one to make the diameter right behind the threads just a little bit narrower than we were. Take a look at the cap to see how it matches up. Let's see. Pull this through. But that's nice. Wish it was chill here. Maybe we're talking about like chilling. We were talking about chilling, Moon, and I just took it as if it was cool there, temperature wise. That's not what I was really thinking about. Yeah, it's a chill Sunday here as well. I will be heading out with my daughter in a little bit. We're going to be going to on a little father-daughter trip, and we'll be gone for a couple days. All right, let's take a look. All right, so right here, it's snug, which I'm not worried about. It's just to make sure that that's it. Let's kick it back. How's everything going? Things are going great. Been full throttle for a while, so time to chill. At least that's the goal. I'm gonna try to chill a little bit. I don't actually think that we can get back over to the lathe, so I will hop over here. Just hang out here for a bit. Let's see. Things are well, and the kids are also doing well. Getting excited for school to be beginning here soon. Uh, yeah, I'm going to try to do one last hoo-yah before we get going with school and everything. It'll be nice when we do go to school. Free up some time. Nice to have days to chill. But yeah, idle hands, idle mind. I got to be doing something. I don't vacation very well, and what some people think of as being vacations. I like doing stuff. I don't like not doing stuff. So, for some people, that makes me a person that is not relaxing to have around. Ah, see, so now it closes, but much nicer. But still going to do it a little bit more. And there's also a couple things. I mean, there's quite a few things you need to address. This in particular. Basically, just going back through what you have already done is the main thing to do. Oh, there's that. Um, so this is I think a gray one. This one's like a gray charcoal one, but the other one is black. Never mind. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do this for good measure. Looks great. Thank you. Feels good too. Oh. Righty. Almost there. And you know, even while streaming, this took an hour and a half. Yeah. Oh yeah. Open. Easy peasy. That's where we're at with this. Hop over right quick. Show you one more time. Boom. So, obviously, it's not sanded and polished, but what we're looking like right now. I'm going to see if Abby's got any of them done yet. 3 done. Hour and a half. Shaped. Nope, she's planning them out. You got any done? Nice. Oh, got one almost done. We'll peep it. Get a peep at it. But yeah, these started like this. I mean, it's not like a super cool looking blank, but you know, it was one of those that don't judge a book by its cover kind of thing. I think it's gonna look really cool here. Let me get it back. Oh yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah. Appreciate it. Will you turn off Morty, please? Thank you. Almost. It's okay. We'll fix it. All right. This. Here. Here. Hi. Tradesies. Alrighty. Whoa. Well, it's still going to be cleaned. is sanded and polished, but it still needs to be cleaned a little bit. So I'm gonna hit it with this right quick and make those adjustments, and then do the other stuff. That, this, that. So this is one of the ones that I didn't actually chase when I finished the other ones, but not this. So we do that right quick. Greetings, Nine Woods Workshop. How are you doing? I am about to show the black opal, well, one of the black opal pens that are just got finished. Very busy? Good to hear. Good to hear. Same here. Okay, that is set. This is adjusted. I don't think I've seen you around here. What is it that you do? Being a Nine Woods workshop, I assume that you do something that is woodworking related. There we go. But here, I primarily make pens and talk. Your day job is high-end custom cabinetry and furniture. Nice. Nice. Well, I imagine that's in pretty high demand. Surprised that you even have the willpower to do any side anything with how much in demand the cabinetry is right now. Well, welcome. I am working on a set. Nice. Well, if you're interested in pens, then yeah, I think I have a little bit to offer. Um, Turning is fun. I enjoy it. I'm for it. Let's see. Here we go. Put it all together. Yeah, it still needs to be cleaned. This is why some of these are, some of the threads are very light colored here. Do you plan on making kits, or are you looking to make kitless, bespoke pens? All right, let's hop over here to my other camera and take a look. Let me adjust it so I can do some of this action. Autofocus on. Okay, here we go. Boom. This is what we got here. This is the one that had the different top, the apex top. And then That's what one of the things that she was working on the other side of it. So pretty neat. I'm going to open her up. And then here's the section with the fountain and the golden nib. But yeah, looking pretty good. Like I said, this part here and this part in here need to also be cleaned still. But the outside is done. And time to just address the inside. I should give her all the praise. Come on now, Moon. I don't know about that. I had a little hand in something, you know. But yeah, she did a good job finishing that up for sure. Um, Sweet. Let's see. Yeah. What are you going to be working on turning in Nine Woods? And yeah. Go ahead and tidy up a bit. How do you clean the interior and threaded areas? It's a great question. Um, it depends on what material it is. For this one, we actually clean it in like an ultrasonic cleaner. And other ways that you can do that is um, what's it called? Let's see. It's bamboo conditioner is another one that we have used, and that's what I sometimes use when I'm just showing what the pins could look like, or most likely will look like after they're all sanded, because it creates a nice area for, or a nice spot where it's all level and flat and shiny, similar to when people spray denatured alcohol onto wood to show off its figure. But good question. From India and struggling in these areas. Let's see. We use an ultrasonic cleaner, but you could probably use pipe cleaner, like you dip it in water and you just use like a pipe cleaner. One of the things, if you do use an oil of sorts, you have to make sure that you get it off. Otherwise, your pens will feel oily, and people don't like that. People don't like it feeling a little slippery. So, which is understandable. Nobody likes that. But when you're just trying to clean it, it works. Heck yeah. Of course. But for now, y'all actually caught me as I was about to head out. But it is good to meet some new faces, Nine Woods and Mohan, and some familiar faces, Kevin and Moon. Good to see you all here. Thanks for hanging out. That is basically the end of the construction of these. Yesterday, I finished I finished my stream yesterday by starting these. So if you want to see the other part, that's where these began. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.